Hello, and welcome back to the MP podcast. I am your host, Moraya, creator and founder of Mastering Progress, the brand, and all of its subsidiaries. I think that's the right word. I'm out of breath. I don't know why. I also haven't eaten yet today, so it could be that. But this is the fourth week of January and of 2026, and um, after talking about faith, money, and love, and how I want to see that um, in 2026 for me, I think the biggest thing for me this year is going to be, after all of that, is happiness. Um, 2025 was a year full of sorrow for me. Um, it was a year, lot of tears. I think I could have filled like the Galilean Sea with my tears from 2025. It was a lot of tears. It was a lot of crying myself to sleep. It was a lot of just random outbursts of anger and frustration and not understanding why or how God could do something to me. And I think towards this tail end, I'm learning to find the joy in all of it and the happy side to all of it. It's taken the whole year. As someone who has uh, dealt with mental health issues and dealt with suicide, um, and has attempted suicide before, it was a very challenging year because all of it came back, and it would go on for months, and I couldn't talk to anyone about it. I had no one to talk to about it, and one, because I didn't want to burden certain people with it because it would trigger a lot. Two, like I said, my circle is like this, and don't I don't go a lot to them for the stuff like that. Um, I was also raised like no one cares about your feelings, and so when those feelings come up, it definitely revert back into no one cares about your feelings. Keep it to yourself and figure it out. And it was it, it wasn't happy. There was a lot of great things that happened, but I wasn't choosing happiness. And a lot of people were like, "You should be so proud of yourself. You should be like, you're doing amazing things. You're such a great person and all of this stuff." And I'm like, I don't see it that way. I don't. How can I be happy when I lost the person who was cheering me on? How can I be happy without being able to share all of this great stuff going on with the one person who told me I would be able to do all of this stuff and knew I was going to be able to do all of this stuff? And how could I be happy not being able to have her see it all and and you know be right next to me through it all? And I one of my now mentors and someone who I consider a big sister taught me that happiness is a choice, and it doesn't just be, especially like I did so many amazing things in 2025, and all by the grace of God. And yet I couldn't be happy. I wasn't happy about them. It was like, okay, what did I do wrong? What could I have done better? Um, you didn't do enough of this, or you didn't give enough of yourself for this. And And yet I'm hearing all the voices saying you should be so proud of yourself. And I have to remember to choose to be happy in 2026. It's a choice. No matter all the great things I did, no matter all the goals I did achieve and, run after, um, I was choosing to focus on all the negatives and all the things I couldn't do or wasn't doing or didn't accomplish. And I think I was choosing to focus on that because I couldn't share it with the person I wanted to. And I was choosing to focus on my shortcomings, um, probably because I didn't want to be happy. I didn't feel like I deserved to be happy. And I don't think I've ever felt like I've deserved to be happy, um, because all I see is the wrong things I've done or people I've hurt or my shortcomings. And I believed for the longest, and I now believe that I don't deserve to be happy. And I think in 2026, my goal is to rewire my brain and let myself know I deserve to be happy just as much as everyone else does, because everyone else chooses their happiness and they choose their happiness over mine. So why am I not choosing happiness for myself? And God wants us to be happy. God is a happy God. God is a joyful God. So why am I sitting here choosing to dwell in everything besides that? It's going to be a long journey. And I definitely think I have people now in my life, and I'm so thankful for, who are teaching me to choose happiness, to be happy, and that I deserve to be happy. Um, I think I definitely smile a lot. I definitely laugh a lot. I definitely want to make other people happy, but I haven't focused on my own happiness. And that's our major goal for 2026 is finding my happiness, choosing to be happy, and living in that happiness and knowing I deserve to be happy. And with that, you deserve to be happy. You deserve all the happiness in the world. You deserve joy. You deserve to know that you are not just your shortcomings and your failures, and you are such an abundance of all things good, and you deserve happiness. And that's what we're taking into 2026. And that's it. That is it. And so, like, with that being said, I want to know how you are choosing to be happy and what makes you happy. And do you know what makes you happy? And if not, how are you going to find it? I really do try not. I guess I cry once every podcast session.